We just returned from a nearly 4,000-mile RV trip that went from Michigan to Nova Scotia, Canada, and back. And during that trip, we used several smartphone apps that I wanted to share with you. Now, of course, I should make the disclaimer that you should not use these apps while you are driving. And if you don't have a co-pilot like I did, please just go off to the side of the road and stop before you use the app. Normally, my smartphone uses TrackPhone, but TrackPhone is not available in Canada. Fortunately, my truck, a 2016 GMC Sierra, has its own built-in 4G hotspot, and I was able to enable that because it does work in Canada. And once I had the hotspot in the truck running, I downloaded an app called Free Range Mobile, which allows you to have unlimited phone calls internationally between Canada and the US for $5 a month. So I was able to make phone calls from Canada, calling other Canadian numbers, and calling US numbers. The second app I used was iExit. And iExit is nice because it tells you what's up ahead at the next few exits on any highway that you're on. However, it does not work in Canada. It works in the US only. But, most of our trip was in the US, so it really worked out well. And here's a screenshot of iExit in operation. And as you can see here, we're traveling east on I-194, and it has all the different exits ahead, the distances of each exit, and the amenities at each exit. And you can click for details on any of the exits, and it'll give you what all the different amenities are and prices, like here's gasoline prices. And sometimes it'll show diesel and sometimes it won't, but it's maybe a little bit inconsistent, but still it's a free app, so it works pretty good. And the last app that we use is called RV Perky, and perhaps this is the most useful one of all. It will give you any RV parks that are in the general area that you're at, or you can search in different areas as well. Plus, it'll give you a location of all the Walmarts, if you wanted a Wally dock, and it will give you any obstructions like a low bridge or some other feature like that. So all in all, it really works good. And we actually used RV Parky to our advantage as we were coming back to the U.S. from Canada. After crossing the border, I had actually had reservations for another park, but it was a dump and there was no way we were going to stay there. So I pulled up RV Parky, typed in Clay, Maine, and it shows here another campground and also a Walmart. So we figured, well, let's look at this place, and then worst case scenario, we can Wally dock, although we'd prefer not to. However, we'd been on the road for almost 8 hours and I was tired, so we said, let's check this place out. So when we brought up the details, look at that. The Clay Motor Inn has 4 campsites. Can you believe that? A hotel with campsites? And here we are at the Clay Motor Inn, one of 4 campsites with full hookups. And there's not much else here, but we're only doing this as an overnight. It was $35, so we could have probably found something maybe a little cheaper, but again, we're tired. We just wanted to relax, so we said, let's just go here. Anyway, how would you ever find something like this if you didn't have an app like RV Parky?